Chrisley knows best. Alum, Grayson Chrisley is unrecognizable with a new look. So, what was so physically drastically different about him that caused followers to comment? Keep reading for more details and to see the new photos. Grayson Chrisley unrecognizable with new look. Savannah Chrisley has teased her mother, Julie Chrisley, about Grayson Chrisley. He is technically the youngest sibling aside from Chloe Chrisley, Julie, and Todd Chrisley's granddaughter. Her biological father is Todd's son, Kyle Chrisley, but they adopted her in 2016. In any case, Julie allegedly had her tubes tied, as Savannah revealed in an Instagram birthday tribute to her brother. This happened after Savannah, and then 9 years later, they were surprised by Grayson. Fun fact, Mama had her tubes tied after me and our sweet gray bug came along 9 years later. What a surprise. And it was the greatest surprises we've ever received. It has not been the easiest time for the Chrisley kids as their parents were sentenced to a collective 19 years behind bars. Todd and Julie began serving time in January 2023, so Savannah became Grayson and Chloe's guardian. This was not how they saw their lives going, but they have been doing the best with what they have. Grayson is now 18 and will start college in 2025. It has been really hard because there are moments in the Chrisley kids' lives that their parents are missing out on. More so, Grayson has changed a lot physically since his parents went away, and fans cannot help but notice. Posing with a friend on Instagram, Grayson Chrisley looked more like a full-grown man than a kid. He donned facial hair, grown-out hair, and a backward baseball cap. Immediately, fans flocked to the comment section. "Lookin' like your dad here. Glad to see you out livin' life, Grayson. Grayson, you are so grown up. OMG Grayson, you got so big. Is that Grayson on the left? Goodness, he's growing up so fast." The dad comparison was wild as his sister, Lindsay Chrisley, just faced the same thing. Grayson Chrisley was compared to Todd Chrisley, which is interesting. His oldest sister, Lindsay Chrisley, who is somewhat estranged from the family, was also compared to Todd recently. She appears to have been getting fillers and plumping herself up on the lips. Therefore, fans felt that she was morphing into her dad. He always kept his face smooth and virtually unmovable. Yet, fans also noted how much Grayson has grown and how big he has gotten. They are used to him being a little boy on the reality show, and now he is a man. Are you stunned by his transformation, and have you followed the Chrisleys since they started on television? Let us know in the comments below. Grayson Chrisley, the youngest of the famous Chrisley clan, has always been seen as the lovable, wise beyond his years little brother on Chrisley Knows Best. Fans watched him grow up under the guidance of his larger-than-life parents, Todd and Julie, as well as his older siblings, Savannah and Chase. But recently, Grayson has caught everyone's attention in an entirely new way, by debuting a bold, transformative look that has left him nearly unrecognizable. Grayson's journey to a new look. At 17, Grayson had been feeling the weight of growing up in the public eye, especially in a family that seemed to live every moment of their lives on screen. Although he loved his family deeply, he often struggled with finding his own identity. Being the youngest, he'd watched his siblings navigate fame, scandals, and personal evolution, and he was now beginning to question who he wanted to be, outside of the family brand. "I'm tired of being seen as just Grayson, the little brother," he confided to Savannah one evening over a FaceTime call. Since she had moved out, the siblings stayed in touch as much as possible. "I want people to take me seriously." Savannah, his sister, who was no stranger to dramatic changes herself, from career shifts to high-profile relationship ups and downs, offered her support. "Grayson, you're on the brink of something amazing, finding yourself. Don't let anyone stop you," she said, clearly proud of her little brother's determination to forge his own path. The big reveal. Months of contemplation and planning led Grayson to his decision to unveil a brand new look. He went all in on a complete transformation, cutting off his signature blonde curls, which he'd worn in a tousled, boy next door style for as long as anyone could remember, and opting instead for a sleek, platinum buzz cut. His usual wardrobe of hoodies and t-shirts was also nowhere to be seen. Instead, he adopted a sleek, edgy style, a tailored leather jacket, ripped jeans, and silver accessories that added a certain mystery to his appearance. The reveal came on social media, where he posted a series of photos with the caption, "New look, new chapter." The photos quickly went viral, and his fans flooded the comments section with shock, support, and admiration. "Grayson, you look so grown up," one fan wrote, while another commented, "Who is this? This transformation is insane." Grayson's look even managed to catch the attention of a few celebrities, who applauded him for being bold enough to reinvent himself so publicly. Suddenly, it felt like everyone was talking about him, and for the first time, he wasn't just a supporting character in the Chrisley family drama, he was the main event. A bold interview. After the social media frenzy, Grayson agreed to do an exclusive interview with a popular magazine, excited yet nervous about stepping into the spotlight as an individual. The magazine was more than ready to showcase his transformation, capturing a series of moody, high-fashion shots that further highlighted his edgy new style. In the interview, Grayson opened up about the reason behind his change. "I felt like I was stuck in a box," he shared. "Everyone saw me as the baby of the family, and while I love that role, I also wanted to grow into my own person. I needed this change to help me feel like me." The interviewer noted that Grayson seemed not only more mature in appearance but also more introspective and thoughtful than ever before. When asked if he felt any pressure to conform to his family's polished image, Grayson paused and said, "We're a family who shares everything with the world, and I love that. But sometimes, you need to take a step back and ask yourself if you're living for the cameras or for you. This change was for me." Family reactions. When Todd Chrisley first saw Grayson's transformation, he couldn't hide his surprise. The patriarch of the family had always been deeply protective of his children, especially Grayson. Todd's initial reaction was a blend of shock and admiration. "Grayson, I didn't even recognize you," he joked, giving his son a pat on the back. "But if this is who you want to be, then I'm all for it. Just promise me you won't get any tattoos without telling me first." Julie, on the other hand, was a bit more emotional. "You've grown up so fast," she said, her voice cracking slightly. "I remember when you were just a little boy, and now, you're almost a man." She hugged him, visibly proud of her son's courage to step into his own. Even Chase and Savannah, who often teased Grayson as the youngest,